I had a video, sine x plus cosine x is 2 to solve for x, right? Now this time is a negative. Sine x minus cosine x is 2. There's a difference. That difference is very important. That's why I want to show here today. Now, okay, let's solve for x. Okay. Now here, obviously, that squaring both sides, and this side square is sine square plus cosine square, which is 1. And minus 2 sine cosine, which is minus sine 2x, right, is equal to 4. Good. Then obviously that we find sine 2x is equal to negative 3, and from which we can find cosine 2x, which is equal to plus or minus square root 1, so there is minus 8, so equal to plus or minus 2 square root 2. Now let me write clearly, is equal to plus or minus 2 square root 2. Yes. I don't want to show error, at the same time that I don't want to be something which is not clear. Now then, e to the I 2x is equal to cosine 2x plus I sine 2x, right? Good. Therefore, e to the power I 2x is equal to plus or minus 2 square root 2, right? And minus 3i. Here, this is a negative number, right? So we're, well, I'm sorry that this is a 2 square root 2i because of the negative 8 in the square root. This one is equal to minus 3 plus or minus 2 square root 2i. Very good. Okay. Now then 2xi is equal to natural log, right? Negative 3 plus or minus 2 square root 2i. Okay, so you have to be very careful, in writing. Now then this number is a complex number, right? A plus bi. Now obviously that this number minus 3 plus or minus 2 square root 2i is equal to e to the power, right? E to the power a plus bi, which is equal to e to the power a cosine b plus I sine b. Okay, now this complex number has no real part. So this side, the real part must be equal to 0, which means e to the power of a cosine b must be 0. because this side has no real part, which means that b is equal to half pi. Now, if b is half pi, then minus 3 plus minus 2 square root 2 is equal to e to the power a sine b, because the imaginary part is equal to imaginary of this side, right? Then this is equal to e to the power of a, because sine pi is 1. Now we have a problem, because a is a real number. E to the power of a real number never be negative. This number is negative. Look, this number is always negative. So this equal sign has a problem. It's not equal. Now, how do we solve this problem? Now, very easy. Cosine b is 0, right? Because e to the a is not 0. Cosine b is 0. B could be negative. Could be negative half pi. That solves the problem. Then sine b is a negative 1. So this is negative e to the power a. Therefore, e to the power a is 3 plus minus 2 square root 2. That is okay, because e to the a is positive. All right, then a is equal to natural log 3 plus minus 2 square root 2. Yeah, finally we get, so e to the 2xi, 2xi is a plus bi, which is equal to a, right? A is this 3 plus or minus 2 square root 2, and b is negative half pi, so negative half pi I. So we can find x now. Divided by 2i, both sides, right? Divided by 2i, this is a negative quarter pi for this one. Divide this one is equal to negative, right? I to natural log 3 plus minus 2 square root 2. Okay, then just to simplify, because x is found. Now this one is equal to negative quarter pi I. This is 2, right? This log. This 3 plus minus square root 2 is a root 2 plus or minus 1 square. Let's see, this is square is 2, right? Minus 2. Yes, it's correct. 3 plus or minus 2 square root 2 is square root 2 plus or minus 1 square. Yeah, well, if you expand this one, you get this one, right? And this half cancels with that square. Okay. There's a minus here, okay, it's not. This square cancels with that one, right? So this one is equal to minus quarter pi minus natural log square root 2 plus or minus 1 I. It's written here is better. So that is the solution. Okay, plus 1. Okay, since sine cosine, the period is 2 pi, therefore the general solution will be 2n pi minus 1/4 pi minus I natural log square root 2 plus or minus 1. That is the final answer and is integer. That is the very solution to this equation. Well, here the main point is that when cosine b is 0, we have a choice. We have a choice. B is positive half pi and a negative half pi, and positive half pi doesn't make sense. So that's why I choose minus half pi. So okay, this question you can compare with plus. Now you check the other video. I have another video showing sine x plus cosine x is 2. You can check these two. Check the other video and compare for this one. Now just come up with a clear way to find this type of equations. Thank you.